Mum needs the transplant within 72 hours or they're moving her to palliative care. I need £50,000, Dad. I wouldn't be here if there was any other way.
Richard.
She's your wife, Dad. She was your wife for 20 years. Whatever happened...
Last time we settled character consistency in an AI microdrama inside invideo agent. Her face holds, her wardrobe holds. The locations are locked and the script is in context, the project's memory. And still, something is off. So how do you keep continuity in an AI microdrama when everything you were told to lock is already locked? Here is what an audience feels. The wide has her sitting on the end of the bed with the mirror behind her. The close-up has the mirror on the other side and the lamp somewhere it was not. The light warms and cools between two lines of the same conversation. Nobody watching can name a single one of those things. What they feel is that this is not a real room, and once they feel it, they stop leaning in. That is the loss, and it happens before anyone consciously notices anything. Why does locking her not protect the scene? Because consistency and continuity are two different promises. Consistency is who and what, and a character sheet keeps that one beautifully. Continuity is where and when and which direction, and a sheet has never contained any of it. It does not know which side of the bed she is on, or which way she is turned, or where the lamp lives. A location lock gives you the room and stops there. Everything that makes a room feel inhabited sits in the gap between them. So this is how I work now. It begins with the writing, and I think this is the part people undersell. Everything goes into context. The documents, the brief, and each scene written out completely. Dialogue and all, as it will be spoken. Not a note about what happens. The scene itself. That is what invideo agent reads when it decides where people are standing. So the care you put on the page is the care that comes back on screen. Then, one wide of the location to settle the room. Bed here, mirror there, lamp on that side, light coming from the window. From then on, the room is something that exists rather than something described. And then the two together, which is where it becomes real, the invideo agent takes the first scene from the script, takes the wide, takes the character sheets of the characters in that scene, and builds it. Do I have to lay out every shot myself? No, and I would not want to. The writing carries it. Between the page and the wide, the agent stages the scene. That scene becomes the anchor, and this is where continuity in an AI microdrama is genuinely won. Every other scene set in that room is generated against it, with the sheets for whoever is in it, the same original each time. Why not just work from the shot before? It sounds natural, and it slowly takes the life out of an episode. Once every output becomes the next input, you are copying a copy. It softens a little each time, small flaws get inherited and then grow, and several scenes in, you are working from something a long way from what you approved. Holding one anchor means the last scene in the room is as clean as the first, and the space still reads as one space, because everything is still being held against the same original. I give invideo agent that as a standing instruction once, and after that, the attaching is not mine to remember. Anchor and sheets ride along on every generation. And can I see what it used? Yes. invideo agent shows what it attached. So I look before I approve rather than trusting and finding out later. This is why continuity in an AI microdrama is not a detail. It is whether the story lands at all. A microdrama is not a single film. It is episode after episode, and people watch them in one sitting without pausing. Across that much time, nobody is grading frames. They are deciding whether to believe in a place and the people living in it. When the world holds, they stay with it and it feels authored. When it slips, they call it AI slop and they are gone. They will never be able to tell you exactly what broke the spell. There is a separate video where I take an entire AI microdrama from nothing at all. The casting, the locations, planning a whole season. Go there if you want the beginning of the story rather than this piece of it. If continuity in an AI microdrama is what keeps letting your work down, my answer is invideo agent, because one anchor holds a location and the agent brings it to every generation itself, which leaves you free to work on the storytelling. Everything is at invideo.io. This is the episode made with invideo agent.
Mum needs the transplant within 72 hours or they're moving her to palliative care. I need £50,000, Dad. I wouldn't be here if there was any other way.
Richard.
She's your wife, Dad. She was your wife for 20 years. Whatever happened between you, she doesn't deserve to die because...
She's his ex-wife, Ivy. And this family already has rather a lot on its plate without underwriting someone else's medical bills.
There might be a way, actually. Caleb Ashford, the Ashford family's bachelor, just got out of prison. Some sort of reckless driving charge, drove a car through the front of a restaurant. The family's arranged a marriage. I was supposed to go through with it. But no, not for me.
You want me to marry him?
Take my place. Saturday. The Ashfords don't care which Pharaoh girl turns up.
And the 50,000? Marry the boy. The contract's signed. Someone has to show up or the Ashfords sue. I'd rather it wasn't me. You'd rather Mum doesn't die. Take it or leave it. We have dinner at 8. Saturday?
Saturday.
You promise me you'll give me the money if I marry this man? Of course we will. Now go on. Enough of your dramatics.